All right, so I've gotten the transmission out. I went ahead and just took the whole transmission out. It could have still been the control solenoids or possibly something with the valve body. And you can access that in the vehicle, but that requires taking the radiator out, cooling fans, condenser. And then if I hadn't found anything, I would have had to put some of that stuff back together so I could have got the engine holding fixture up there. All right, so I've disassembled this thing as far as I needed to as far as what we're working with. So this is the solenoid that controls the torque converter clutch. You know, yesterday when I did my external diagnosis, kind of ruled out anything at least electrically with it. And then it's only got a really short fluid passage between here and there, I believe. From that point, it goes through the valve body in this passage. Just comes straight out this way. From there, goes through this passage in the case, right through there, through the case, comes out this hole. At that point, it enters the oil pump assembly through this hole, I believe. Then it goes through this passage, branches off, works through these two valves. So I made sure both of those valves move freely. There's nothing, you know, scoring or anything wrong with those. The springs, everything was assembled correctly. And basically from that point, it kind of ruled out everything else to where it looks like it just needs a torque converter. Now, I could have just threw a torque converter in it to begin with, but I wanted to be thorough because this is a 2026 with only 23 miles. So not 23,000, but 23 total. So I'm gonna get a torque converter for this thing, and that should take care of it. So I got the transmission put back together, got it put back on the vehicle. Went out and drove it, took some data again, and this time, as you can see, when the torque converter clutch pressure is commanded up, it's able to keep it within 20-30 RPM steady. No more fluctuations, no more stuck up above 100 RPM, 200 RPM. Everything is working like it's supposed to. And all I replaced was the torque converter. If this video has helped in any way, then follow me for more.